We just, I hope my screen is visible. Yeah,
Yes, yes, it's visible.
sure. So I'll just give you a quick introduction about this company, and then the type of projects, like the trainings that we do. Aside to that, how we'll conduct, and then we'll hand it over to Akshay sir, right? So for his part to cover up from the knowledge perspective and the screen perspective as well. So hello everyone. So this is Nilay, right, from Learn with CR, right? So it's a an initiative which is being created by Catalyst, right, Technologies, right? So since we found a gap in the industry, right, where most of the consultant, they know certain configurations and all, but they don't know how to work on that or how to implement that in the real project. So that's where we found that challenge, and then we thought to kind of go ahead with this kind of an approach where we'll give the training, along with that we'll give assignments, and then we'll also ensure that you work on certain demo projects, right, which will give you more of a feel of that particular training style, right? So that is something, the first part that we'll have. Now coming to the right. So just to brief you, why Oracle Fusion? Most of you already have. I see that you already have worked on Fusion, right? So you know what Fusion is all about, right? And then why Fusion? So it's more of like people are migrating from EBS to Fusion, right? And then it's more like we are in a new technological era where the on premises are no more required one. It's more of a cloud experience that everyone is expecting. The critical gap, as I mentioned, right, we find is like professional with real time experience is very lacking, right? So that's where we thought that is a gap. And then market demand is also there. Like industry needs the consultant who understand the implementation, right, how that approach works and all those flows and everything, right? So that's where we can build kind of a community where the consultants once get training, right, and then once you complete your assignments and everything, you will get more confidence in terms of the how the market works, and then how this configurations applied in the real world, right? So that's something is the motive behind this particular training. uh, why this training different, right? Because see, what I have seen as per my experience, because I'm also a qualified professional and I'm also working for Oracle Fusion. So I have seen that many a times the candidate doesn't know the real-time industry scenarios, right? So how that particular topic works, or why that work, why that configuration, and that's where that is the where we are coming up, and we will support you in terms of the real-time scenarios, right? Like whenever there is any configuration, yeah, we'll just guide you like what exactly it works. And now you can see the Akshay is already having good experience in the project, right? So he has done multiple projects, so he can carry a good experience and he can guide and share those scenarios to us. And then the end-to-end business process understanding. So whenever you see the P2P cycle, inventory cycle, how that works, right? So that all thing matters a lot when you appear for an interview. So that is something which will be covering resume and interview preparation. So we'll support you more on the how you can appear in an interview, how you can conduct those kind of sessions, so that when you appear for an interview, it will be more comfortable for you. Also will help you in resume building as well. And then instance access, that is very much needed, right? So we'll give you the instance access at least up to the course, and then the project submission, right? So more than like 15 days after the course completion, we'll give you that access as well. So and next is implementation oriented learning, right? So when you do the implementation, right, how you go ahead, right? So that kind of structured we'll also give you, so that you'll understand the real feel, and you'll like you'll not feel like you have not done any implementation earlier, right? Now the target audience, as you all are very experienced, I don't need to discuss, but our target audience in this particular training will be either fusion sorry fresher, or EBS professional, or the existing fusion supply chain management professional, those who are ERP aspirants, like this, they haven't worked on ERPs as a consultant but they want to, and then the working consultant like us, right? So who are already working somewhere in either fusion or in other industries software. So this is for them. Yeah. Course curriculum, right? So it's more like starting with the foundation, how this ERP works, how the cloud architecture, SaaS model, the basic difference between EBS and Fusion, and then where the role of consultant comes in enterprise structure. And these are like basic understanding which every consultant should know, right? So nobody would skipping that part, because when you appear for an interview, people will first ask you about your background and or an understanding about the ERPs and all. So that's where this is very important for you. The core modules that we'll be covering in a supply chain is the inventory procurement, advanced procurement, supply management, then FBDI migrations, role metrics, approval workflow. So these are the core modules, and aside to that, certain advanced topics like Redwood enablement, and then supplier portal, how it works, supply chain orchestration, reportings, and specifically OTBI, which is the need of an hour, right? So consultants are expected to provide the reports and all. So that is something which needed. And lastly, the Apex integration, which is more like a added advantage for you if you have learned that, right? So high level, this is the topics. Again, sir will take up the detailed one with him, right? So, but yeah, that's one thing. And then the end-to-end cycles like P2P and inventory, right? So how it works, what are the configurations needed, and then how that flow is completed end-to-end, right? So we'll also cover up that part to make sure that you understand that flow, right? We'll share you certain industry scenarios, like how that works in the service industry, real time in retail industries or service based industries, right? And then hands-on learning. So generally what we cover up, right? So our approach is to bit different than the other institute that you might have seen or somewhere heard about. So we give you access for the instances, but aside to that, we will give you daily assignments as well, right? So once you complete that topic, right, your role is also equally important. You need to work on those assignments. If not available on weekdays, you can work on the weekends, right? So complete within weekend, and next Monday we can discuss on the doubt, right? So doubt solving will also be there. Plus, we'll guide you like how to test those scenarios, mock UAT testing kind of stuff, real-time consultant discussion. So how the discussions happen, what are the terminologies that the consultant should use with the customer. So no, all those things will provide you. It's more like you will get a more confidence, right? So by the time you complete this training, you'll at least realize that, yeah, you have a consultant kind of an approach now, right? Certain production support examples, like when you do certain setups, right? Sir will guide you like what kind of post implementation support or issues that comes up, right, in that particular configuration. So uh this kind of roles, right, or exposure will help you more. Aside to this, we'll also share you the resume preparation like service, right? So will help you in terms of resume building. We'll also conduct certain 1 hour sessions, mock interview kind of, where someone like Akshay sir will play as an interviewer role, right? And you will be appearing there on virtual basis, right? So you'll understand how you deal or how you discuss with the interviewer. So that way, at least you will get more confidence on how to appear on an interview. And then the career guidance, which again will be more helpful to you if you are a fresher, right? So if you don't have any job and you're looking for that. So that is something kind of an extra benefits that you get out of this one. Um, as I discussed, right, it's more like who can join, that you already have discussed, which skills you will get, that already we have understood. Now the the batch, right? So batch start date it will be announcing very soon, right? So we'll be planned that, but it will be Monday to Friday, weekdays, morning batch will be there, right? So India time morning. So it will be probably 8 to 9:30, right? So that will be the timing. The date, final date will be discussing, and then we'll share it with you. We'll give you the Teams invite, right? Once you enroll, we'll share you the invite so that you can join through Teams, and you will be this all will be recorded sessions, so you'll get the access as well. Another same thing, like we'll get a WhatsApp support, right? So like we'll create a WhatsApp group so you can join there, and then from that group we can closely connected, and you can ask your doubt with Akshay sir or someone from our team as well, right? Who can on the spot respond to you, right? So that you don't need to wait for more time. So that all gives us more benefit than the other institutes, right? I'll just quickly take 2-3 minutes, Akshay sir, just before we move on, right? So uh, I'll just show you the portal that we are using, right? So we will also share you the access for this portal, right, where you will get the login credentials. right? So what this will help you, let's suppose if you join that sessions, right, you will get this login, you will get this kind of dashboard where your attendance will be reflecting, like out of 60 classes or 40 classes, how many you have attended, percentage, then the assignments, how many you have submitted or not, number of recordings, and then the link of the portals, right? Like SharePoint folder. Like if I click on this, you'll get to the folder where the data is stored, right? So these are the benefits, like the working file, the file which is used by sir for the day in, day out, right? So that will be linked out here. And then you will get a calendar kind of this where you will see the recordings, like day wise recording you will get, and you can click on this and you will get to that recording as well, right? And then attendance, if you have attended that or not. So this kind of benefit will help you to ensure that you don't miss anything, right? So my purpose is not that you enroll and then after a few weeks you don't join and all, because we will also strictly following up with you, ensuring that your attendance and your attendance is full, as well as your assignments are also completed. So these are the benefits that we provide as a company, right? And that benefit gives us also confidence that yeah, our students get good opportunities and they learn a good part, right? So this is, I think, all from my side. I will take like I'll hand it over to Akshay sir for take it further, and then yeah, yes, Akshay sir.
Hello, hello team. So,
Yes.
are you all aware about ERP? What is ERP? Sir, can you just share your screen? I'll just show it from your screen. Just scroll it down whenever I say it. Okay. So, ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. Here, ERP means whatever business transactions a business do on their daily basis, they are recorded on an ERP system, and all the process is streamlined in a single way. So all the data and all the transactions and all their inventories and everything should be managed over ERP. So earlier we were working on EBS, that is e-business suite, and now we have been upgraded to cloud. Okay, so cloud is in sort of SaaS software, software as a service. Okay, so scroll it down. Okay. A little bit more. So we don't have SaaS pass. Okay, no issues. So generally, whenever an end user takes the subscription of uh, Oracle, so it depends on three platforms, three subscription: SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. SaaS is something software as a service. PaaS is platform as a service, and IaaS is infrastructure as a service. In this, SaaS means you will get a ready system, ready Oracle system to use, and you will directly start doing the transaction after configuration as per the business, and after the setup you will start working. uh, Now pass means the end user, the customer. So here we have to think on the perspective of our customer. So they uh, user will take the subscription where he can do some integration, some extensions, like they can work on Apex, how to integrate our Oracle with the third party system. So they have that benefit over there. Now coming on IaaS, infrastructure as a system, infrastructure as a service. So it is something, uh, we are renting something. So for example, uh, we will create our own HR application from scratch on the Oracle cloud, and then we'll start using it via our virtual machines. Now I'll just let you with some of the, I'll just make you go through with some of the Oracle screens which you will be seeing in your future classes, and we'll start working on those. So here you can see, this is my Oracle window. Here I'll get my all the modules. For example, if I'm working as in as in buyer, so what is the role of buyer? Buyer usually creates the purchase order. Or suppose I'm a requester, so as a role, we can understand that requester is someone who requests for the items to get into the system. So he will create the purchase requisition, and here you can see we have all the roles, all the uh, like purchase order form you can see from here, purchase requisition form you can see from here. But this is something which for this you have to do the earlier configurations. It is based on totally based on this setup. Setup means, for example, I am working, I'm implementing the Oracle Fusion in manufacturing industry. So in manufacturing industry, I will have different department. I will have someone who will be managing my inventories. I will have someone who will be creating the purchase order. I will be having someone who will be creating the requisitions. Now, for example, I am having 20 of the employees in my company, but all of those 20 are not going to create the purchase orders, or all those 20 employees are not going to create the invoice. So how we are going to bifurcate it? We will give the roles, and as per the roles, the interface on the interface, the user can create the their further transactions. And before after assigning the roles, we have to, first major part is we have to do the transactional setup configuration we have to do. Okay, for example, if suppose I'm creating a purchase order, so for creating the purchase order I need a buyer role. So that is something that I will decide from the configuration, that after this 20 employees who will be my buyer. Okay, because all the 20 employees are not going to be my buyer. In this way the system is designed. Now till here, if you have any doubts, you can just ask with me. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Any questions from
Zakaria,
anyone?
let
Like,
me. Okay,
sir, I think
then
we can
let's
move on.
continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, let us continue. So now I'll show you the purchase order screen. So you can see I'll get a pop-up screen over here where I can select my business unit for which I have to do the transactions. Okay, so these are all coming. This list of values is coming from the configuration. I have done the setup, and after that I'll be able to see my business unit. Suppose in an industry, I'll take an example of Tata. Okay, so Tata is having multiple operating units. Tata is established in Hyderabad. Tata is established in Jamshedpur. So here I have to bifurcate it. I will create multiple business units, and for example, I have 20 employees in Jamshed. Overall, I have the count of 40 employees in my system. So out of which 10 are based out in Jamshedpur and 10 are in Hyderabad. So I have to decide that I will give the data access that this user can create the purchase order for Hyderabad only, and particular 5 users will be able to work on the Jamshedpur business unit only. So these all things we have to, when we'll start working from scratch, I'll let you know that how the sequence will go. Today I'm just showing you the screen, that how the Oracle Fusion looks, what is the look and feel of this screen. So, and one more thing, to create the purchase order, we require the supplier as well. So for that also, we have to do the different setup. We have to create the supplier. The list of suppliers will be available with us, or the end user will give us while implementing it. We will upload it via ADFDI or OTBI, via FBDI. Then, or we can create the supplier manually as well. So to create the supplier, these are the mandatory things. We should have the procurement business unit, we should have the requisitioning BU, and we should have the supplier. Okay, and after that, via roles, we have to decide who will be the buyer who is going to create the purchase order. So as of now, I have not created the supplier on this system, but I'll let you know that how our screen looks like of the purchase order. Till here things are a little bit clear to you guys. I know it's too earlier for you guys because some of you are freshers, but something you can get, because almost you are someone is from mechanical, someone is from manufacturing industry, so you can correlate the things. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So things are coming to you guys.
Yes, Akshay.
Okay. Okay, then let's move ahead. So see, here you can see this is my purchase order screen. Okay, here you can see my purchase order will be getting created for this business unit. Okay, here I'll get my purchase order number. So here I before doing any transaction, I have to define the sequence, because each and every industry has their own way to define the purchase order number. For example, if I'm working for Tata, so they will be having their purchase order number from starting from scratch. If you are working TATA-1, or if I'm working for Reliance, they will be having REL-1, or whatever they want. So this sequencing we have to define before doing the transaction. Otherwise, we will not be able to do the transaction. This buyer is preparing the purchase order. So here I'll get the buyer name or user ID. Currency should be defined and supplier name will be visible over here. Now, here you can see some additional information. Apart this thing which you are seeing on the screen, this is my standard screen. Okay, this whole thing is standard. This is already given by Oracle to us. Okay, now here you can see this contract type, contract number. This is my additional information. These are called descriptive flex field. For example, if I am doing a data migration and I am working on EBS, and on EBS I am having some open purchase order. So now what business is trying to do? Business will now switch from EBS to Fusion. They will stop working on EBS. But there are many transactions which are open. So we cannot keep it as like that. We have to take those transactions on the new system to have a better reconciliation at the time of financial, because it definitely it's going to hit the finance part if I'll not take over my open purchase order or open requisitions from old to new system. Okay, and if I want to uh, know that from EBS, suppose on EBS my purchase order number was 001, and here I have changed the sequence. It is BBAK 1039. So how I will come to know that this purchase order is coming from my old system? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just open one DFF over here, legacy PO number, whatever name the business suggests or we suggest to business. So in my previous implementation, I usually give the DFF name as legacy PO number, and here I'll just I'll give the EBS PO number 1, and here we will get the new PO number which is for Fusion. So here we will have a better clarity that which are our standard PO which we are going to create the fresh, and which are our migrated POs. Here you can see on if on plus button I'll click, I'll get the line information. Now here the major thing comes. Now you have to correlate the things. Now we have to integrate the modules. How this integration will work? Now without item I cannot create the purchase order. Definitely there should be some item in the system which I need to order. Then only I'll create the purchase order. Okay. So here you can see I can select the item. Now from where this item is governing, from where this item is coming. So for this we have to do we are having one module known as product data hub. Okay, so on product data hub, what we are doing, we are creating the items. Okay, for example, I'll take the example of Tata Steel. So they are manufacturing steel rods. Now they are having multiple rods, 35 mm, 20 mm, 55 mm. So we'll create steel rod as an item, 55 mm, 35 mm, 45 mm. Or for example, I'll take the simple scenario. In a business I need a service item. For example, the business need to order some stationery stuff. Okay, so here I'll get the stationery as a line item. I'll select the item. But uh, in stationery I want to order the pen, paper, whatever. So I'll create the items first in the system, then only I'll get the items over here. Then I can write the quantity, how much quantity I need. Then I'll just enter the price, or if the price is already pre-decided in the system, price will come automatically. We will save it, validate it, and we'll submit it. Then it will go for the approvals, the next level of approval hierarchy. So for example, my PO is having the amount of 50,000. Till 50,000 only my manager and my manager's manager can approve it. But suppose if I am having a purchase order, because you are working in a ERP, so no one will implement the Oracle ERP who is having the turnover of less than 1 crore, 100 crore or somewhat. So they are having big transactions in millions and billions. They are creating the purchase order. Okay, so it can go through the CEO hierarchy as well. So it depends on the purchase order price or amount, we can say. So there are many ways on which approval hierarchies can be uh, created in the system. Till here it is clear.
Yes, Akshay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now I'll show you how the configuration screen looks like. Okay.
So basically, Akshay intention was to show you the front end screen and then take you to the back end screen so that you will correlate how the training will be working, right? So yes, thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll show them the PPT as well. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. So, what are modules we are going to cover now? We will have the introduction session first of all. Then we'll come on the product data. In this module, we do the configuration of items, that which items, whichever items we are having in the system. Then inventory management, how many inventories we are having in the system, who keep these items, where this item is available, where the item is stored. Basically procurement, in this we will cover the requisition and purchase order till payment, receiving, receipt creation, and reporting and business intelligence. Here we will look for the OTBI reporting, how to generate the immediate reports for the client on the system. Now, okay, enterprise structure, I'll let you know that how a business how an structure looks like in enterprise structure looks like. So there is a certain way to understand the business process and to understand the business. Okay, for example, I'll just tell you one of the example. uh, it is familiar to all of us. So Reliance is a big group, so it is my enterprise. So, and under Reliance there are multiple operating units. For example, there are multiple legal entities, then there are multiple operating units. So it type of a tree, you will get to know that how a enterprise structure looks like. On this we will work. How our EBS is different from Fusion, this will let you know. How to create the business unit, this is the part of our configuration, this will be shown to you. Then now coming to the product data hub, here we'll let you know how to create the items, what is the concept of item creation, and what is the and what what sort of organization, what is the use of organization before creating the item, and which item is assigned to which organizations. So there are multiple organizations. So I am having multiple inventories. So each inventory has their different organization and location. So on the basis of that we will bifurcate it. Then we will learn then we will to bifurcate it into the organization. We have to create the inventory first. So definitely at the end my item will be stored in any of the inventory. So for that, the configuration of inventory will let you know. Then many of the transactions we have, miscellaneous transactions, sub inventory transfer, how to transfer one item between the inventories. So we have to maintain all the things. Now how to create the requisition, what is the use of requisition, who is the requester. Then once a requisition is created and approved, how we can process that particular requisition to purchase order, or how to create a direct purchase order without requisition. Once they are created, how the approval hierarchies will be working, how to create the approval hierarchies. All these things we are going to cover in our upcoming sessions. Okay, then I'll let you to some of the advanced topic as well. What is negotiation, what how to create the RFP, what is tendering process, how to create the RFQ, RFI. So this all will be covered on the advanced level. So before going on that, we'll just start it from basic level. Like, we'll do the configuration, we'll do the standard transaction, we'll create the requisition, we'll make the PO, we'll create the item, we'll create one inventory, then we'll take it to till payment. Then we will come on this advanced topics like sourcing, and negotiation, how to create the RFQ, what is RFP, how to award the RFP, what is tendering process, uh, how tenders are awarded, then what is TAP. So whenever we do the transaction, it is definitely related with the monetary aspect. So which account is getting hit when I'm doing the transaction, so which account, from which account I'm taking the amount, and from which account I'm debiting the amount. So these things we have to understand. So is on that level we have some TED setup, charts of accounts values, and many things. So these are some advanced level of topic which we will understand after doing the standard transactions. Till here it is clear.
Yes.
So I'll just add one more point. Sorry, Akshay sir. So everyone, like, see, when sir said, right, will he will guide you, right? That means whenever that topic will start, right? So he'll just show you all the configurations, and then they'll do the transaction, right? So you'll get a end-to-end idea about how the configuration work and how that configurations will be used in the transaction. So I think that is the communication that helps you to understand end-to-end stuff.
Yes. Now I'll let you know. So what sir told, I'll just show you right away on the screen. So under setup and maintenance, from here, whenever I'll go on here, from here, as an implementation consultant, we have to do the setup of inventory. We have to create the business unit. Each and everything will be done from here. As we'll go ahead, you'll come to know. Here just today I'll show you how the screen looks, what exactly we are going to do, and how our screen what will be the future, so you can just have a look that what exactly we are going to do. So for example, I am having one inventory. Okay, so before creating an item, I should have one inventory in my system. So otherwise, if I will create the item, where that item will be stored. For example, I am having the manufacturing of bicycles. I will manufacture it, but where I will store it? So for that, I will have one warehouse or a inventory. So before manufacturing, what I have to do? I have to do the setup of my inventory first, because that inventory should be exist in my system. Then only I can keep my item over there. So from here, I will create the inventory first. So we have all these things. Whatever inventory name I am going to give. Then after creating the inventory, what I'll do, then I will go and create the items. So in that particular inventory, my item will get stored. After creating the item, I have shown you the purchase order screen. So that item will come on my purchase order to be ordered. So in this way, the system is integrated between the modules. Clear, guys?
Yes, Akshay.
If you have any doubts, you can just ask. Payal, Jayant, Lucky.
No, sir.
If you have any doubts or if you want me to get little bit slow down, we can do that. Okay. Now I'll show you how to create the item. How a user creates the item. So see, I'll go to product management. Now how this option will be visible to us? We have to give role to the user. We have to give data access and to the user. Then only this option will be visible. So each and every employee or user cannot do everything. So we have to divide it on the basis of their roles, that at what role he has been hired in the system. If he is hired for creating the purchase order, then he will be given as a buyer role. If he is hired to create the items to look after the inventory, then he will be given as an inventory manager role. Okay. So now from here, I can create the items. See, here I'll get the organization, list of organizations. Okay. Then number of items which I am going to create. In this way, it is integrated with each and everything. Then I'll create the item from this screen. I think so. This is my item creation screen. So you can see if I'll create the inventory organization over there, it will get replicated over here. Then I'll create the item, then that item will get integrated on my purchase order. It will come on my purchase order. So in this way, things are integrated with each other between the modules. So this is what we are going to learn in our future classes. Neeraj sir?
Yes, Akshay. Yes, sir. Okay. So,
Yes, yes, please continue, sir.
sure. Let me share my screen. So we have also, I hope my screen is visible. Yeah. So we have also introduced another kind of an opportunity for students, right? Where they can just view their jobs, whichever they are expecting, and then accordingly they can apply directly from here, right? So these are the few versions that we are keep on adding, right? In looking at the current scenarios and the current structure, right? So or just going through that. Yeah. So I think from my side, that's all we have. You can reach out to us for any details, right? And you can connect on. Uh, I'll just give you my details, or you can reach out to sir or to our team, right, on the email. So I think your feedback, or you need any question, or you want to understand anything apart from this, you can just let us know so that we can help you right away. uh, Guru, Yamini, or Prem.
Yeah, I do have some doubts.
Yes, please.
Yeah. How about the access? How long we can get this access? For during this period we can get the access and we need to do the assignment. Is it right
Okay,
or how is it?
so I'll just give you some thanks for raising this question, and this will help a lot to others as well. So basically, see, the funda behind this is like on daily basis, sir will cover certain topics like including the configuration and the theoretical part, right? And aside to that, he will also give you some assignment, right? So at the end of the day, you need to do that assignments. For that, we will give you an access, right? To instance access. Like, let's suppose something which I have, let's say, is this. So I'm using this, so I'll use this same one, and if you see this kind of instance will be given to you. So now that you will use that instance and get equipped yourself with that. Now, once your training gets completed, right, we will give you some kind of a project, which will be more of a real-time demo project, not a real project, but real-time demo project, which will you need to complete as well, right? So for that also, we'll give you an additional 15 days of instance, so that by that time you can complete your project and you can submit that, right? So with both of this, you will get yourself equipped with the configurations, with the screens, with the topics, and then nomenclature, and all those will be more familiar to you. So that is what the back, like, in terms of the instance access, right? That will be giving you.
For the daily basis, he gave the instant access. So after
No.
that, the
This
training
this
complete.
at the beginning of this training, right? We'll give you
Okay.
an access link, user ID and password, which will be available for the training plus 15 days.
Okay.
And even
Okay.
post that, if you want to purchase, right, we will give you at a
Excellent.
discounted rate. So post those training plus 15 days, yeah, we can provide you so that you can keep on practicing, and you can do some testing as well from your side.
How about any exams or certification? It's only about the project we need to complete, or is some other thing we need to complete it?
So we will give you certain examination questionnaires, right? Apart from that, we will also provide you the interview questions, so that will help you.
Mm.
I think I didn't mention here about that, but certification, we generally consider that if you complete 85% of the attendance and 80% of the assignments, right, then we will give you the certification, which will be like internal from our side, right? It's not external from Oracle or someone, but yeah, we'll give you our own, that you have participated in a training and you have completed the real-time project as well. So that will help you to showcase it to the companies, right, that you have worked on any
Mm.
project.
Yeah. I do have query because of the timing. We thought it would be a evening batch, but it would be a morning batch. Means if you have missed it, if we cannot able to attend the time, means we can check the recorded version. Means it would take our attendance, or it shows absent. How it would be the attendance calculation?
So what happens? See, we will be flexible, right? I mean, we don't want any hardship on anyone. But see, at the
Mm.
time of, like, say, see, if you have any genuine problem, we understand, right? You can just communicate and we'll understand that. Anyways, you will have recording throughout your career, right? So you don't need to ask for the recordings and all. But the point is, for attendance, right, we ensure we want you to connect with us in case if you have some challenges, right? But if you are constantly not joining without informing, then we'll consider this as a attendance gap, right?
No, this is
But
our working time, right? We are traveling from that time for that particular time, myself and friend.
Actually,
So
our
on the time we
time
cannot
is
able.
8 to 6 p.m. Actually, we used to travel
Mm,
long. 8 p.m.
on
we
that
used
midday of
to.
8 to 9, we thought it'd be evening batch. So only
okay.
we can able to thought. If it is a morning now, if we are missed some days, means you thought it would be a missed session. But if we saw the recorded version also, if it's better would be a live version, because if we have any
No,
doubts, then we can
no
check
issues on that.
the right.
You
Mm,
no issues on that. You can do one thing.
mm,
You can
mm,
just share your timings and availability with Nilay
mm,
sir. Then as per that, we'll
mm.
plan and we'll let you know.
Yeah. So we are
Yeah,
already
myself and
we
friend.
yeah,
Mm,
as we discussed, right? So this is the morning batch that we have, right? So we have candidates for
mm.
that. But yeah, we can plan for evening batch if we get the enough, right? So but yeah, we can discuss offline on that part, right? About the timings and also
Okay, okay, no
as per the
issues. We can
confirmation,
do.
yeah, we can plan accordingly. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but in terms of curriculum or in terms of the understanding, if you have any gaps, if you want to
Mm.
know, or anyone else, right? I mean, I see Lucky is here, Lucky, Jayant, or like Zakaria, Jennifer. Tohid, Sajjad, Payal. So it will be good if you interact, you'll understand more, and then again, it's your choice if you want to join. But since it is a demo, I would encourage you all to just raise more and more questions, so it will help others as well to understand the course, right? So
And if you are
yeah,
planning to enter into the consulting industry as a consultant, then you have to be attractive, else you'll not be able to do the consulting. This is the first thing you have to take care. You have to speak up.
Sure, sure, Akshay. Nile, one quick question. Yami asked you about the certifications. So after completing this course, you will be providing the certificate, right?
correct. So that certificate is internal or like this our own certification that will be giving you. It's not the Oracle or external certificate, right? So there are two types of certificates. One is that Oracle issues, right, where you need to appear for an Oracle examination and then they will issue that examination certificate. But this one is the internal one. As I mentioned, once you complete the course with the required criteria, you will be provided this certificate, which will be more of a participation as well as the project completion.
Okay, this is going to be a participate certificate, right?
Yeah, so as like I'll just give you
Attendance
more
plus
clarity
project,
about this.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Attendance plus the project completion. You can take it and give us a certification. That's right.
Yes,
And any
yes.
other exam?
So exams, as I mentioned, right, we can we can schedule a kind of an assessment, right, where we'll give you some questionnaires and also that is
That
also
is a
one of
daily
the
one.
part of our upcoming releases, right? But sorry, as we didn't launch it, right, I'll not upfrontly disclose that.
Okay.
Nile, it
But
will
yeah,
be grateful
we have
if you can able to. Sorry to interrupt,
we
Nile. If it will
we
be
will
grateful
have
if you can, yeah,
we will
show
have
some demo
review
certificate.
sessions.
yep.
Yes, yes, please continue.
Sorry, Prem, you said you want some demo certificate.
Yeah, yeah. How it
Sure.
will look like.
Sure. So we'll just share it with you, the example certificate post this session,
Yeah,
so that you'll understand how it looks like and all that.
sure, sure. One more quick question. After
Yes.
completing this course, no, do you provide any interview opportunity?
Yeah, that's what I just showed you, right? So see, we will give you interview questions. We will also support you how to interact in an interviews in terms of resume building. We'll also support you. And also the apart from that, we are also giving you this opportunity to participate in this job. So you can just filter as per your
Your voice is
requirement and
not audible,
according.
sir.
No,
A little bit
no. I'm just asking any
breaking.
other specific companies you tied up to help us with interview opportunity?
So in terms of tying up, no, we don't have any tie-ups as of now. But yeah, we can just see if some because we are like one of the partners, right? So we know where the requirements are coming up, so we can refer you there, right? At the end, you need to perform the interviews and you need to clear that out. But yeah, we can refer you somewhere.
Yeah, got it. As Akshay Shah told, he is working at Tata Motors. Like that, you can able to. Yeah, got it.
So I can give reference, right? I can give reference to other side as well. But at the end, you need to perform in the interview and clear that interview for sure. Yeah.
That purely depends on our side. Got it.
How long we can get your support after this course completion? Or any doubts on that Oracle modules or some doubts during the interview time? That like how long we can get your access with any particular duration or you can provide your support?
See, again, it depends on how interactive you are, right? Again, uh,
Mm.
see, I am training. If I talk about myself, right, I am giving training since almost 7 years. I still have connects with people who are in my first batch. Right? It
Oh,
depends, right? How communicative you are, how interactive you are, how you keep on. Because see, Akshay sir will be there, right? His WhatsApp number
mm.
will be there, so you can connect with
Okay,
him.
we
But
can
again,
connect.
it depends on how communicative, how interactive you were and you are.
Mm.
You understand, right? In future
Mm.
also we'll be there only. We are here only. So we will support you as and when you need. But again, you need to understand that what kind of support that you expect from us. So that is
Mm.
something we
Mm.
can discuss here.
Not any other particular support, but we thought if it is any projects or we can getting like that or demo session or we want to do some other additional certification.
So,
We need our
so
external people guidance.
So the thing is, as you are working professional, and you three guys are already working as an buyer role in any procurement
Mm,
industry, in any manufacturing industry. Okay.
mm,
So the thing is now, first of all, the thing is you have to understand the things in such a way that you can correlate your
mm,
your business on which you are working as an
mm,
implementation, what you have done in that system, whatever training I
mm,
will give, you have to
mm,
implement your enterprise as of now in which you are working into the Oracle
mm,
Fusion. So then whenever Nilay sir, I'll get the opportunity, when you guys thinks that now it's the time we can crack the interviews. Okay, we'll also let you
mm,
know that we are having the openings over here, or if I'll get someone, or I'll find
mm,
someone, I need
mm.
someone who can I can refer you guys. Okay, so
Okay.
in this way we'll just coordinate and we'll let you know. You can come to us, but for that you have to do the practice. You should have hands
Mm,
on. Okay, then only you guys will be able to crack the interview.
mm,
Definitely, we are here. We'll guide you. We'll
mm.
teach. But at the end, you have to do you have to do the hands on as much as you can.
Yes, yes. That we can do, but our question is only we can get a support. That is, you said yes, so then we are okay.
What? Sorry.
No, no, only we thought we need to do ourselves for all the works in the project. Only our doubt is to we're able to
No.
support during the time
What
or
I
any
will
other
do?
person.
What I will
Mm,
do? What? How we will teach you? For example, I'll show you how to create a business unit. Okay.
mm,
I'll show you how
mm,
to create the item. You
mm.
will learn it in my training. You will have
Yes.
recorded session. You will
Mm,
be
mm,
seeing live transactions as well. Okay, you can ask me, you can counter me anytime, you can ask any
mm,
queries you are having during the session. Then whatever I have taught you on that
mm,
particular day, you have to
mm.
create your own company, you have to create your own
Sure.
business in
Mm,
it. And then you will get the challenges. If you are not getting the challenges, if you are not getting any errors, it means you are not working in a proper way. Okay,
mm,
if in one shot, if you are creating the transactions, you will
mm,
definitely come to know that the I'm not doing in a correct way. So you
mm,
have to do the transaction on that day. You will find the errors. You will have
mm.
our own
And
group where you
come
can
check the
just ping
doubts.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'll help you out, or anyone other who has come across the doubt and who know the solution of that particular error. He will help you.
mm,
So in this way you will be working.
mm. Okay. Um,
I hope I have answered your question.
yes, yes. I'm clear about it. Everything is clear then from my end.
All right. So since we exhausted the time, any questions from anyone? I still expect some more questions to get answered. I would request to just capture this mobile number and then email ID so that you can just reach out to me or my team over the emails. And if you still have any doubts, you can let me know. Most likely, we'll be starting the batch from next week. That's from 22nd of like June. So, but yeah, that date is still not fixed due to the availability stuff. So we'll be finalizing. But yeah, in case if you want to enroll, just connect to us through this WhatsApp or to this email ID, and then we'll catch up.
Are you guys available on the call? Prem, Jennifer, Tohit, Sajjad, Lucky. If you are available, just raise your hands as well. It will work for us. Jayant, Zakaria.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So I hope that everyone is clear that what we are doing and what we have shown you in the demo today. Okay, Nilesh sir, I think.
I think that's all from our side. Yeah. Thank you, Jennifer, Jayant,
Okay, I
and
have a
Zakaria to
question. I
answer.
have a question. Hello.
Yes. Yes, please, ma'am. Yeah.
This is for only I mean trained people, or those who don't have experience can also join, like have career gap like that.
Definitely, you can for example, it totally depends. You are from which industry and what is your
I have
future goal. Okay, if you
I
want
want
to
to
switch.
yeah, I searched about SCM. So I was searching about ERP SCM.
Hmm.
So now Oracle ERP SCM. So I was doing some kind of research. So I wanted to be a consultant. So I
Hmm.
can join because I have a career gap. So whether I
You
can
can,
directly join, or whether I have to be like being a fresher. So like that.
yeah, being a fresher or being a career grab, it doesn't mean. So first of all, you have to learn. Okay, and
Okay.
before without training, you will not be able to learn all these things. Okay,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
so it's better that you can go for a training, and after that
Mm.
we are here for your support.
Okay.
You should go for the training. I think so.
I'll add
Okay.
It will be all
something.
your
I'll
problem.
add something to what Akshay Shah has mentioned, right? So see, this training, as I already mentioned, right, this is not only for working professionals, but it is also for freshers, right, who wants to initiate or beginning their career in this side. Also, those who already have worked somewhere in a consulting role but now want to move here, right? So the best part of this training will be that this is from the basics to top, right? So it's not like the sir will not cover the basic topic and then start with the advanced topic or intermediate topic. It's not like that. He will start from the scratch, like the way he mentioned about the ERP, right? Or the cloud. So he will start in a scratch in a manner that you understand what is ERP, what is cloud, then what is Oracle Fusion, what is EBS, and then he will take you through the roles, like what is the functional consultant role, what are the different projects that are involved into that role. So this all basic understanding will clarify your aspiration, right? Or you understand that what exactly you want to become. And Jennifer, I think if you can just connect on this mobile number, I'll share you the couple of other demos or like the sessions. You can refer it out. That will help you more in terms of clarifying your future goals and all. I can just share you those
Yeah.
videos on the WhatsApp. You can just share me on this. This is my mobile number I have mentioned, but you can just message on this. I'll share you that link.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
But I would suggest there is no issue if at all you are a fresher or if you have a career gap. It will help you
Okay.
for sure in terms of learning, but at the end, it is you who have to perform, right? We can just push you. But at the end, you need to learn, you need to spend some more time than the other ones, right? Because others already know something. Since you may be new to this, you may need to spend more time in learning and then doing by yourself as well. That's the only thing you need to push.
Okay.
Yes, Jan. Any questions from your side?
So,
Uh-huh.
will I get the job opportunity because I have a career gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, will I get that?
So definitely that's what I mentioned, right? So we need to go through your resume, right? Like what is your background earlier, like past experience, we can say, right? Whether you are
Okay.
moving from whether you worked in the same industry earlier, or it is just a fresh experience that you have. What is your previous background? So that based on that, we can just suggest you like whether this will work for you or not, right? Because see, I
Okay.
don't know what is your last package or what is that you are expecting from now on. It all depends on your background, right? So but as I mentioned, we'll be happy to guide you in terms of career as well. So at least you can take right decisions at the right time.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Jan. Any questions from your or yes, Guru Yamini. Yes, Yamini.
Yeah. I do have doubts. Do you help us for the external certification with the Oracle? Because with the certification only we can able to move it to the next level, right? You are now as a buyer. So we need to move in our career into the consultant. So for that we need some more certification with the Oracle. It will be helpful for our profile. So do you people
Uh,
help us for the external certification?
I'll add you something here, right? Uh, so first and foremost thing, see, when you go for an interview, right? See,
Mm,
certificate will be an added advantage for sure, right?
mm,
There won't
mm,
be any doubt, right? But I
mm,
personally take interviews. I have seen people, though they have certification, right, with the help of the dumps or with the help of the questionnaires, right? They don't
mm,
qualify for the interviews. Why? Because they don't know the
because of
practical
the real
aspects,
time.
right?
Yes,
Exactly.
yes,
So that is
yeah.
the
Mm,
challenge because I can give you the questionnaires, I can appear, you can appear
mm,
on that and you can
mm,
clear that exam, but that will not help
mm,
you cracking your
mm,
interview. So don't think that only if you have certification, Oracle certification, then you get a job. It's not like that because we day in day
mm,
out takes interviews, right? So I know what is the mentality of the interviewer and the companies who are hiring.
mm.
But
Yeah,
we
that
will
I
help
do
you.
understand.
We'll help you in providing support in terms of the questionnaires, the dumps that is mostly kind of a known dump, right? What are the questions that comes up? So that kind of questions will help you if you want to enroll and appear for an Oracle examinations.
Because we need to move from a procurement executive buyer into the consultant. Na? So everyone needs to be get a validated ourselves during with the help of the certification only, right? So that we thought if the external certification, it will be added advantage for us. This is a
So
great. This we have the learning real time experience. That is a major one. We are lagging, but we are getting that from your help. But with the external certification, it will be helpful. So we thought we can get reimbursement from our company too. So we thought you can able to help us with the certification or not.
Sure, we will help you with that for sure. Yeah. So, yep,
Okay.
that is possible. That is not issue. But yeah,
Mm.
at the end, again, as I mentioned, you need to appear and you need to clear that. We can help you
Yes,
with the
yes, that
dumps
is
and
big.
everything.
Okay. Okay, okay. You need to take the target, but you can help on that. Okay. That is right.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Any
And for the timing
questions?
alone, we can speak separately and we can check it out.
Sure. Let's talk
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah. Yeah.